Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. And in the last episode, guys, we were able to solve the mystery of the fisherman, save our little junior detective from getting killed, and pretty much ended everything without any bloodshed, which was great. And then we headed back to the Imperial Hotel and had our third scrap inside the building, I believe it is. So there was bloodshed here. We shot someone directly in the head. And now we need to talk to Svetlana about fleeing the city. Before we do that, however, it looks like there are some things here to investigate. Letters. A bundle of letters from the Russian ambassador in Vienna. They contain criticism of the Empire. The letters are covered with the hoarfrost of cold calculation. Its flowers blossom in a pattern on the sheets of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. Hand over the letters to a superior. Put a noose around the traitor's neck. Accept a promotion. Be appreciated for once. The Okrana officers came for Sofia Scalon, but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant the noose for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotions. So long as they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter. Well, now I don't feel bad about laying the smackdown on them. See if there's anything else. Nice to enter this area with 100% less seance, except for that crystal ball. Glad she was able to clean up after the party. We'll check the balcony. Nada? Alright.
No vad doigrałaś. If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Why are the Okrana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor-General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
Well, glad it's not me.
Do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
You know what?
Truth be told,
Yeah, Wiktor.
there was a wild saluter at the party. Anyway, if I hadn't caught him, then Samira...
Your father was right about you.
Don't you dare!
Oh.
No, don't you dare. You're the one who caused the trouble, so you're going to arrange my safe transportation to Vienna. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. And now forgive me, but I have no intention of staying here a moment longer. Where may I await your return?
At the Nadarzyńskis.
Perfect. Can we leave immediately?
Walk her to her carriage, okay.
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it.
Well, don't. Oh,
Safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
oh God.
Just hurry, please.
The London bar. All those good times. Go talk to Abby. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well. Guess we're going to get into another absinthe-soaked bender. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hello, London. Well, looks like he's in a meeting.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Digits, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Mokotów racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
I'd love a coffee.
Whenever I see you torturing somebody. Is there something you want to talk about?
Don't you psychoanalyze me. Just tell me if you want coffee.
What kind of performance was that?
He owes me money. And what did he spend it on? A house? His kids?
On the races. This time it was a sure bet.
Sure, on a horse that stumbled in front of a speakeasy and had to be shot. I want my 12 rubles.
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
Oh man, what do we do here? This may be a little bit cruel.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Nidget.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here.
I don't think you're gonna like stage 2.
So, how'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
Explain what you... Yeah, we're not talking about murder. Calm down, Abby.
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the ships can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
Javier something or other is kind of how I pronounce most of the Polish names in this game. Okay.
What kind of name is that? Argentinian? Spanish?
Who the hell knows? Maybe he had a sailor for a dad.
Let's see if we can find out more about him.
You know anything more about this Javier fellow?
He's a legend. He smuggled socialists, contraband. Recently, he hid 7 kilos of TNT inside biographies on Scowan.
Why is he so hard to find?
Explosive reading.
Because he's the best at what he does?
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Thanks. I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
Oh, yes.
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
Is that all you've noticed?
More or less.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Whoops.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
Oh, yes. I don't like sugar in my coffee 9 times out of 10. I do prefer cream, though. Okay. Anything that he can say before we head
I'm
out?
happy. What's going on?
Saturday. That's what's going on.
I'm pretty sure today's not Saturday.
Live your life like every day was Saturday. New style? Some might like it.
Saturday is Shabbos. Donnie, the Jewish day of rest. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching, okay?
I'm sorry, I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
He doesn't roll. Well, now I kind of want to look around the bar. Let's see if there's something else going on here. Maybe Saturday is torture day for that poor guy. Okay, back to the docks. I guess this actually would have probably sent us there had we not gone that direction yet. Oops. Yes, actually. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Doesn't surprise me that Javier something or other would actually be here. We did see the other areas of the docks. You know, I actually just realized, speaking of the docks, the entire reason we got on the whole fisherman storyline was because of the Salutor we saw over here. Do we... I'm not exactly sure where that led. Maybe we'll find out later. Well, he did say... The commissioner did say it was going to take some time to, like, get him out of jail and everything. The artist, so... Maybe that is just something we're going to have to wait on. Find the barge. Yes. I was wondering what the whole southern... Oh.
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean, not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there. Feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring. Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
Oh.
Sergeant Kadash, I'm here on official business.
Of course. Boys, let this gent through.
Well, ain't they all chummy? What about us?
Sorry. Gotta go eat some herring. Aha! Well, that was a good thing that we went ahead and checked those bodies after laying the smackdown on those guards. Or on those thugs, rather. Now, we weren't able to go into this area previously. And I know that's the location. That's the Javier's barge. But is there anything else nearby? Nope. Fair enough. Hello. Ooh. Many things. Snuff box. A snuff box with cocoa leaves. It's an indispensable aid that someone can't do without. One's hand is instinctively guided toward the snuff box for support before any planned physical exertion. Before a fight, when one needs a vigorous boost, or in the bedroom, when the situation calls for equally vigorous stimulation. Punching bag. A battered handmade punching bag. Looks sturdy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head, irritated by thought. Blows fall to their rhythm. Precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improvise. The blows struck with gloves left a clear trace on the bag. It has the force of a rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joy of the first drops of spring rain. Scattered clothes. The scattered clothes suggest someone lives here. Clothes, thrown from the shoulders like ballast, lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again, dirty and crumpled as they are. Whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep it spick and span. Blood-stained bandages. The sloppily thrown aside bandages bear traces of blood. The bandages were wrapped around healthy, strong, uninjured hands and only later got soaked in blood. The blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. Bed. Sheets are strewn about carelessly. The sheets bear traces of passion. And probably other things. Javier's barge. Javier's created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, or has them console him after losses. It seems that his life revolves around fighting. I should look around the neighborhood for a sports club or a ring.
Looks like Javier trains.
We actually know where that is, because we've gone to that fighting ring before. Oh, hi, Bob.
Enough of this, Narishkit. Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
Hi?
It's a little crude to shove your way into someone's head without asking. You don't have the guts to look me in the eye.
Oh, that's cool.
It's better that way. We can talk as equals.
What are you making such a gavolt for? What do you want?
Excuse me, we need to...
Your salutor. I don't know him.
He's a debok. He looks around for lost souls who don't know better and go where they shouldn't.
Terrifying.
Admit you need a smuggler? Let's just tell him flat out.
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else. I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
I know Javier likes to fight, so should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
Do we have a new friend?
Who did you take me for earlier?
Nothing of interest to you.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Eternal neighborhood affairs.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering if he might be looking for that one that we saw before the fisherman case.
That's all? No extra conditions or requests?
Tongue of a devil, heart of an angel. That's me.
So humble.
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povishla. Fighting first, hugging later. Ariel Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays.
What is it with Saturdays?
Welcome to the dungeon, a mecca of gambling and violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
I just saw ladies boxing posters in the background. That's cool. Alright, give me 1 sec here, guys. So this is different than the fighting ring we visited before. Potentially. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I assume there's probably more than one fighting ring in this district, but still. Read. September 2nd. Barzik versus Soup. 10 rubles. Javier's fight list. Red-Eyed Wakla, beaten in the 2nd round. Dennis Wolgan yielded in the 3rd round. Soup, draw. Joaquin Hernandez won in the 3rd round. Gordon Hermanas. Bookmaker. Brochure. See the only spectacle of its kind in Warsaw. Gunmen and American Indians straight from the Wild West. Sitting Bull, the legendary American Indian chief. Sweet Annie Oakley and the mighty Gordon sisters. Come and taste America. Is that Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, I think? Bessie Gordon? I'm getting traces here. What am I getting traces of? Boxing gloves. The name, that word, has been embroidered around the wrists. A clear trace of thoughts can be seen on the gloves. Sometimes they're violent, and sometimes they're gentle, like the current of a river. Boxing lover, huh? Maybe traces back over here. Before I talk to anyone, I like to see what else is going on. Aha! Familiar trace. The trace on the boxing gloves is the same one I found on the punching bag on the barge. Bar suffers from a serious hip injury, but that's just one of his secrets. The trace on his gloves is identical to the one I found on the barge. Javier is Barschkij. Okay. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Rolf is trying to make him look like a fool. Or trying to make me look like a fool. Oh, is he trying to... Okay. Interesting. Bookmaker.
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough.
I like dough.
How about a bet?
What kind of place is this?
You're awful twitchy. You want a spree or angling to rat us out? Who let you in here?
What's it worth to you?
I came with Ariel Rofe.
If you're with Ariel, it's all hunky-dory. You're in our dungeon here, gent. No rules, no restraints. That's how we play around here. Ask away. I'll tell you what I know.
Who's fighting?
Our pride and joy. A real canny lad from right here in Povishla. Barschik.
And in the other corner?
Everybody who wants to take him on. All of them against one. Sort of a local tradition. So, you betting there, ain't you?
Sure.
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barschik or on everybody else?
I'll put a ruble on a Barishtik.
Corking choice.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get writing.
I was about to say, I was like, are we about to watch the fight? Showing Ariel in the box. I hope that's not him in the middle of the ring, or we're gonna have some problems.
Excuse me, are you ladies fighting here?
Yep, Bessie and Alice Gordon from Buffalo Bills. There a problem?
No, not at all. I'm wondering how you ended up here.
Getting even. We got a score to settle.
Ugh, sure do. With Barschik.
That fucker was going with me for a while. Only he didn't mention.
He was dating me too.
We're gonna jog his memory. American style.
Javier.
Violence.
That's the American style.
Good luck in the fight.
Okay.
You're fretting, Ariel. His hips are fine.
Shouldn't you be at home right now? With your husband?
And you, what are you doing here?
Barstik, meet Wiktor Szolski. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Anything?
Anything. Wiktor is a Thaumaturge, and it might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
It's an RPG. All we need is the sewers now. Agree to fight in exchange for a conversation. Reproach Rolf for not telling you about the fight. Let's just...
Enough kidding around, Barishtik. I know you are Javier.
Well, you almost impressed me.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez.
Now that we know you ain't just anybody, maybe you can show us if you're the real deal, or just some stiff from downtown. You getting in the ring?
Of course I am.
All right.
Yeah, I like him.
Who we fighting?
Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting.
Sorry.
I know. Barschek is the best. But listen. Marcel and his brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurmisha, a swell, a magician, Wiktor Shulski.
Praise me.
Don't embarrass me.
You know... Rude. Alright, Bob, Cuddles, Noodle. So let's go ahead and go with Cuddles first. Suffering for all, and to all suffering. Excellent. Less so. Alright, now that's good. Let's go ahead and switch over to Bob. We need you to go... Yeah. Oh, wait. Bob, can we cancel that? No, I need you to attack that one, Bob. Thank you. Get some health back. That he just took right back. Away. Lovely. And then... Actually, might be best to get some focus back. Guy hits like a ton. Much better. Oh, they're in the... Are they in the suffering state? No, they are not in the suffering state. Boo. And then... There we are. He hurts. Agony. Yes, please. And then Cuddles. What do we want to do here? This will get health back. At least a little. And that'll knock him out of commission. What is this for the health? Cast if the enemy's health points is at less. Alright. So, Bob, let's go with that. Nice counter. Owie. Oh, you are suffering. Good combo.
Good, Wiktor. The crowd loves you.
They love to hate you. That's all right, too.
I will play the heel.
Give them time. Does Wiktor deserve the neighborhood's respect? Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him. You can do it, Wiktor.
Oh, okay. I'm going right into a new fight. That's great. Say you've had it? No.
Let's get on with it. Who's next?
But did we get a chance to heal? Ooh, this may have been a bad call on my part. Okay, guys. Well, let's go ahead and call it an episode, and when we get back, we'll see how Wiktor goes with this. But I hope y'all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.